Let's talk about keeping your grass green in the middle of July and August here in the south side of Virginia. It's a pretty hard task, especially if you're not going to irrigate. Here's a prime example of, we have shallow roots here around the septic tank. And you can see that the grass has already started to go dormant. A lot of people mistake that the grass has died. No, this is actually dormancy, which is the first stage that the grass tries to do to protect itself. A lot of people believe that if you cut the grass short, you don't have to cut it as often. That's a misnomer. This yard is cut at 3.5 to 4 inches at all times. This is the 20th of July. I have not cut this yard now in 2 weeks. As you see, it does not look bad. It is not groomed, but it is green. Everybody else's is brown. If you look at my measurement here, my yard is about 4.5 to 5 inches tall. The key is to allow your yard to stay tall and not cut it once it becomes stressed. If you favor this over cutting it, you maintain the green look. The nice thing too is you don't have the dormancy to allow weed to encroach, such as wild Bermuda grass, crabgrass, and other weeds. It's going to come with the dormancy that comes with grass drying down this time of year and burning down. I try and tell all of my customers to prefer this over a groomed look. Now, if you absolutely must cut your yard, do not cut it at the normal 3.5 to 4 inches. Instead, groom it. And when you groom it, what you do is you come in and you set your mower so that you are simply cutting the mere tops of it to give it a uniform look. This stresses the grass far less. It gives you more blade to have the nutrients and the water in it that it needs to survive, and it allows it to deal with the heat better, and it also keeps the shade to keep the moisture in the ground so that it doesn't dry out. Even right now, we haven't had any measurable rain now in 2 weeks, and I still have some moisture right here in the ground. So try and plan your cuttings in such a way that you can do that. And as you see, I have very little to minimal dormancy in my yard, and you will have a green yard through July and August longer than most people that cut their yards every week.